Greetings, Sanitation Film fans. Thomas L here with Spider-Man Far From Home pretty much opening Tuesday. I decided to do my ranking of the Spider-Man films. Now, I really like all the Spider-Man movies. Yeah, most of them have the problems and whatever, but I really get a kick out of all of them. And I'm not really going to do a from worst to best. I really enjoy all of these movies. So, that being said, here's my Spider-Man film ranking. Alright, coming in at number 8, I wasn't really sure if I was going to even add this because it's not technically a Spider-Man film, but it's still set in the Spider-Man world, so I guess you could consider it as a Spider-Man movie. And that is, coming in at number 8, is going to be Venom. Now, when I first saw the movie, I didn't really care for it much. But then I saw it a second time, and I was like, Venom isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be the first time, I mean, the first half was terrible. I'm gonna be straight up. The first half of Venom was really terrible. But when it got to the Symbiote and Venom and the relationship between Eddie and Venom, the movie kicked off pretty better. And I thought Tom Hardy was a great Eddie Brock, and the Venom, the character Venom, looked cool. I mean, it was pretty decent. Wasn't great. Did have some problems, but I thought it was a pretty fun, nice little entertaining film. It was also really funny. It had lots of heart to it, and a pretty decent film. I mean, and I'm even looking forward for a sequel. And of course, we got Morbius coming out next year. So, because of the success of this Venom movie, we're gonna get more of these Spider-Man less villain films. And there's of course talks about Venom appearing in one of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Oh, and by the way, my apologies about the noise. I'm kind of doing this video outside because it's kind of a beautiful day to really. I kind of decided to do a couple of videos outside a couple times because it's a really beautiful day to be outside. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some videos outside now. But yeah. That being said, Venom was definitely a really fun, entertaining movie, and I'm kind of looking forward to see the sequel, to see Morbius and. Alright, coming in at number 7 will be The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, this is one of the films that lots of people don't like. I liked it, but I would acknowledge its problems. I mean, the Rhino, for instance. They shouldn't have Rhino in this. Rhino was not needed at all. And the ending is probably one of the most horrible endings I've ever seen in a comic book film. But that being aside, I still really had a fun time with it. It was of course Andrew Garfield's final portrayal of Spider-Man. Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. Now, spoiler for Amazing Spider-Man 2, but the movie's been out for since 2014. So now in the film, of course, Gwen Stacy ends up dying. I'm still confused on how she died. When she fell, she didn't even hit the ground or anything. I'm still confused about Gwen Stacy's death because Spider-Man was able to Spider-Man of course was able to pick her up and grab her. She didn't even hit the ground, so I still don't know how she got killed in that film. But anyway, and Jamie Foxx, I know it was an okay Electro. I know that's gonna be unpopular to say, but I know Jamie Foxx was a decent Electro. And of course, you had Dane DeHaan as Harry Osborn and the Green Goblin. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dane DeHaan. I thought he was terrific in this movie. Anyway, yeah, I really dug Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like I said, it had problems. Yes, lots of problems. And it was a little bit of a mess, but I came out and still kind of enjoying it, despite all the problems it had. So, yeah, and I'm still a little disappointed we're definitely not going to see Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man again, but Yeah, he had an interest. He had like two Spider-Man goals, and he did pretty good. So. All right, coming in at number 6 is going to be Spider-Man 3. Now, like Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Venom, this did have lots of problems, and Venom was one of them. I love Topher Grace. That '70s show. Of course, he was really good at Black Klansman, but my God, he was horrible as Eddie Brock. And I take it back. He was a good Eddie Brock, but definitely not a good Venom. Like I thought he was terrible as Venom. And yeah, and of course you had James Franco, who ended up becoming the new Green Goblin, which I thought James Franco gave a great performance in Part 3. And of course you had Kirsten Dunst back as Mary Jane Watson. Tobey Maguire was once again Spider-Man, and
So
not to mention they had the emo side of Peter Parker, which why the heck, like they turned Peter Parker into such a dick in this film. I'm like, why would you make the guy into a dick? He's like one of the nicest characters ever, and you make him into like a dick, really? But anyway, yeah, this was also Sam Raimi's last portray of Spider-Man, because if you guys remember, Spider-Man 4 was supposed to happen by Sam Raimi, but that never kicked off. Which is kind of weird, because Spider-Man 3 still made money despite the not so great reviews and the people hating it. So I guess they decided wanted to make it because they feel like they do Part 4. Part 2 is going to be in lots of people's mind, and everyone's afraid that's going to flop. So I don't know. But anyway, I think the best person in this whole film is actually Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman. I mean, I'm just going to say now, if you reboot something, recast the character and whatever, I'll tell you right now, I won't have any problems if they ever announce Thomas Hayden Church is coming back as Sandman. If there's a couple of actors from the past Spider-Man movies that I'd love to see reprise their roles in the near future. Of course, J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson is one of them. Alfred Molina as Doctor Octopus is another one, and another one will be Thomas Hayden Church as the Sandman. He was perfect as his role. And I think they should have just had a Sandman be the main villain instead of... Because if you guys know, Spider-Man 3 was caught with lots of villains, and I think that's one thing that lots of people did not like about it. I think if they just had Sandman, that would have been it. Yeah, again, I think because lots of people don't really know much about Sandman, so they was like, people's not going to associate much with this character, so add 2 more characters that people recognize and all. Anyway, yeah, Spider-Man 3 is still a good movie. Hot Mess, yes. Still a decent film though. And I had a good time watching it. Alright. Coming in at number... God damn, my foot just fell asleep. Boy, I hate when it happens. Anyway. Coming in at the number 5th spot is The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, of course, this ended up becoming the rebooted Spider-Man film with Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker, Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. When Emma Stone was first cast as Gwen Stacy, I literally, when they first cast Emma Stone, they said Emma Stone, is going to be in the new Spider-Man film. I literally thought it was going to be Mary Jane, but then they announced that it was going to be Gwen Stacy, which was a really good casting call. And of course, I could be mistaken, but I think Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone dated after this film, and I don't know, which kind of missed them being together. I don't really follow, I try not to follow too much on celebrity couples and whatever, but I gotta say, my favorite celebrity couples who aren't together anymore, is actually probably gonna be Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. They just had great chemistry on and off screen. And, of course, the film was directed by Mark Webb. What's this? Sorry about that, guys. I live next door to a bar, so yeah. But anyway, And also, Dennis Leary, by the way, as Dennis Leary as Captain Stacy, I thought was great casting. Of course, you had Risa Fonz as the villain, which is Doctor, which is of course Lizard, and of course he Doctor Kirk Hans as well. Of course, you had Martin Sheen in this. You had Forrest Gump play. Sally Field was in this. I really enjoyed the first Amazing Spider-Man, and of course, it was a much better film than the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I really thought it was a decent film, you know. And like I said, I'm still disappointed that we're never going to see Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man again. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I see Spider-Man Far From Home and Andrew Garfield pops up in the multiverse. Lots of people are predicting that, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2, I still really Amazing Spider-Man. I meant to say, stop with that. Amazing Spider-Man is still a really good movie, and I really enjoyed it. So, what you say? All right, coming in at number 4 will be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, lots of people actually had this as their number 1 favorite. I love the movie, but I didn't like. I was not over like. I didn't know it was the best movie last year or anything like that. But I still really enjoyed Into the Spider-Verse. Of course, the movie ended up winning the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. You had Liv Schreiber as the voice of Kingpin. You had Spider-Ham, voiced by the great John Mulaney. Of course, Shamik Moore was Spider-Man. You also had who else was in this? Oh yeah, Nick Cage was in this. Haley Steinfeld. The animation was terrific. I really loved Into the Spider-Verse, and I'm still hoping we get to see a sequel because it's pretty decent in the box office. So we'll probably get a sequel down the line. But and like I said, since Miles Morales was a hit with critics and all, I guarantee you we're gonna see Miles Morales in live action form in the near future. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Peter Parker, but we've always been having Peter Parker, and it was pretty cool seeing a different Spider-Man character pop on screen. Even though Peter Parker was, of course, a presence in the movie, but yeah. All right, coming in at number 3 is Spider-Man: Homecoming. Now, granted, I'm not counting Avengers: Infinity War, Endgame, or Captain America: Civil War in this list because those aren't Spider-Man movies. They're just films that happen to feature Spider-Man in them. So I'm not really technically going to count those. So that's kind of why. That's kind of why if you're watching this, and those films are not on this list because they're not technically Spider-Man movies. So there's a little. So there's that. But of course, I love Homecoming. I know it was great. I saw the movie twice in theaters when it got released. Tom Holland. Of course, he made a debut as Spider-Man in Civil War, but here was the movie where he ended up shining in it, and I thought Tom Holland's a great Spider-Man. Even though I even though I love Tom McGuire and Andrew Garfield, I still say Tom Holland is probably the best Spider-Man movie we've had. I mean, right now he's like literally he's probably the longest Spider-Man we had. Because we had Tom McGuire about 3 times, Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man twice, and Tom Holland played Spider-Man about yeah 5 times really. Of course, counting Far From Home. So and of course, it was just announced that Tom Holland has signed like a 7-picture deal to play Spider-Man in 7 more movies. So we're gonna be seeing Tom Holland as Spider-Man like in more stuff and all. Anyway, and Spider-Man: Homecoming, I still enjoyed. You had Michael Keaton as the Vulture, and the twist between the Vulture was an interesting twist. And of course, Zendaya played MJ. Granted, she is not playing Mary Jane Watson. I know lots of people, for some reason, ever since she said that her name is MJ, lots of people are still saying that she's Mary Jane Watson. She is not Mary Jane Watson. Her name is just MJ. It's not. I don't know. People would realize that in the future, but whatever. Anyway, Jacob Batalon as Ned was a scene stealer. And Tony Rowe is actually a really good Flash Thompson, by the way. When they first announced him as Flash Thompson, I was like, really, this guy? I mean, I liked him and all, but I couldn't have seen him as Flash, and he nailed it. He's more of a, I guess you could say he was more of a dick than a major bully, but anyway. Anywho,
Hey, Gray, what you watching?
sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, Homecoming is definitely a really good film. I mean, and I was rewatching again to get prepared for Far From Home. Cannot wait for Far From Home, by the way. But yeah, Homecoming is a really good one. So haven't seen it, definitely check it out. All right. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the first Spider-Man. Now this is, I guess, well, really it was X-Men after you define the comic genre. But the first Spider-Man is terrific. You know, they of course made a couple of changes because, you know, when Spider-Man, like when Spider-Man was shot, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. But when Spider-Man was shot, you know, the movie got shot in 2001, and because of, you know, what happened during 9/11, they had to like cut out the Twin Towers. 'Cause if you guys watch like the old Spider-Man posters, you'll see like the Twin Towers in the back. And because of what happened on 9/11, they had to like you know, reshot the whole thing and remove the Twin Towers and all. So this movie was kind of in the rocky like pretty much 9/11 kind of changed lots of filmmaking, and Spider-Man was, of course, one of them. But, of course, that being aside, I still love the first Spider-Man. You know, it was directed by Sam Raimi, who, of course, gave us, like, before Spider-Man, he did stuff like Evil Dead. So it was kind of weird seeing him do a comic book movie like this, but it worked out great. You know, Sam Raimi did such a great job with this movie. You know, of course, you had the great William Dafoe as Green Goblin. James Franco, of course, was in this. You had Kristen Dunst. Rosemary Harris was a great Aunt May, by the way. Remember that whole weird rumors about them doing an Aunt May movie? God, I miss Sean Stump right now. Of course, the late, great Cliff Robinson was terrific in this movie. Yes. And of course, you had Macho Man Randy Savage had a cameo in this, too. That's probably my favorite wrestling scene in the movie, by the way. And, yeah, the first Spider-Man is triumph, and really enjoyed it. Of course, Tobey Maguire, he's of course one of the best Spider-Man movies we've had, like Spider-Man we've ever had, and I thought that was a perfect casting, by the way. I mean, I was very young when they first announced Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man and all, but you know, back then I thought it was an interesting casting because I never really heard of Tobey Maguire before Spider-Man, but you know, he nailed it out of the park. And I remember seeing the movie, you know, in theaters when I was a kid, and really enjoying it when I first saw it. You know, such a triumph movie, and yep, Spider-Man is right. But anyway, now I could have added the first Spider-Man as my number 1 favorite, but my number 1 favorite Spider-Man movie is an obvious one. Alright, my number one favorite Spider-Man movie of all time is pretty much everyone's favorite Spider-Man movie. I mean, let's be real. That is Spider-Man 2, which, let's be for real, it is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. Not so long ago, I did my top 10 favorite comic book movies of all time, and Spider-Man 2 was in that list. To me, it's probably the Empire Strikes Back of Spider-Man movies. I'm for real about that. It is the Empire Strikes Back of Spider-Man films. It's a triumph film. It's a great film. I just love this movie so much. And Alfred Molina, he's probably my favorite villain in the Spider-Man films. I mean, I kind of already said this, but out of all the past Spider-Man actors who I'd love to see rise their roles, obviously I said J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson should return. Thomas Haden Church back as Sandman, I would love to see. And the other one would be Alfred Molina back as Dr. Octopus. I loved him as that role. He was so intimidating. Like at first, when you see him as a Doctor Otto Octavius, he becomes pretty nice. He's like, I guess you say like a mentor to Peter Parker. He was really sweet and nice to Peter Parker, but then of course, something ends up happening, and he becomes evil and becomes Dr. Octopus, and he ends up killing his wife, not to mention. Like, he is so intimidating, and it's also probably my favorite Alfred Molina role. Like, the guy's been in so many stuff, but his best role has got to be Dr. Octopus. I mean, I even once had the Spider-Man 2 game for a GameCube. Probably one of my favorite games to remember, by the way. I love the Spider-Man game for GameCube, but of course I had a GameCube, but some idiot ended up stealing it. I'm not going to any details, but yeah, Spider-Man 2 is definitely a triumph film, and of course James Franco I thought was of course great as Harry Osborn. Kristen Dunst, I mean, come on, Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane Watson. Lots of people always poo-poo on her performance, but I thought she was a great Mary Jane Watson, and of course Sam Raimi did a great job at directing. Like I said, Spider-Man 2 is the Empire Strikes Back of Spider-Man movies. It's a film that triumphs the first film, and yeah, definitely a really great movie. And yeah, it's a shame that lots of people did not like Part 3 though, but hey, I can see why people. But yeah, like I said, Spider-Man 2 is definitely my favorite out of the bunch.
Oh my god!
But anyway, that's pretty much it. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, let me do the quick rundown. Number 8, Venom. 7, Amazing Spider-Man 2. 6, Spider-Man 3. 5, Amazing Spider-Man. 4, Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse. 3, Spider-Man Homecoming. 2, Spider-Man. 1, Spider-Man 2. Now, let me lead you guys. What are some of your favorite out of the Spider-Man franchise? Like, it could be, which one of the Spider-Man movies are your favorite? It could be Venom, it could be, of course, it could be Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, and another question is, who is, of course, your favorite Spider-Man? Like, are you a fan of Tobey Maguire's portrayal, Andrew Garfield's portrayal, or Tom Holland's portrayal? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Thomas Elside.